Yule-ho, yule-ho, yule-ho. What do you do in the evening when you don't know what to do? Read a book, play a game, every night is just the same. What do you say if I tell you how to keep from feeling blue? My advice is good to take and it's easier to do. When you're all alone, any old night, and you're feeling out of tune, pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Underneath the bright, silvery light, you'll be feeling better soon. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Look, look, look at the stars above. Look, look, look at those sweeties love. Oh boy, give me a night in June. I mean it, all you got to do any old night when you're feeling out of tune. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. When you make a date any old night, gonna meet your sweetie soon. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Underneath the bright, silvery light, that's the only place to spoon. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Walk, walk, kissing and walk again, talk, talk, kissing and talk again, oh joy, sweethearts are all in tune. I mean it, when it's raining out, stay in a room, but on a lovely night in June, here's what to do, sweetie, and you just get out and get under the moon. If you're with a girl and she is cold, says she doesn't want her spoon, don't you feel blue? Here's what you do, just get out and get under the moon. If you feel a kiss and she gets sore, she'll forget it mighty soon. Don't stop to fret, she'll learn to pet when you get her under the moon. Indoors, there's not a thing to do. In-laws walk in and out on you. Oh boy, sister and brother too. I've tried it, just take my advice. If she is nice, nice as any night in June, just take her hand, she'll understand, and get out and get under the moon.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another Sunday Night Live here at Haunters Anonymous, another Dead End Road edition, part 2. Lots of fun tonight. James is, as usual, clickety-clacking them buttons.
What's up, everybody? It's going to be a good one.
Tonight is going to be the most informative Haunters Anonymous we've had in a long time. If you know anyone... we'll get to this first. If you know anyone that went to either one of the drive-through haunts in either Orlando or Kissimmee, please, for the love of God, message them and have them appear and chat. Besides that, how's everybody doing? Hey, 13, what's up, Reginald? And Mark. Hey, Mark.
David, what's up, man?
Mark, that you're going to completely and utterly, I think, love this Haunters Anonymous live. Oh boy,
I gotta love it. Already I have to take a solid breath to calm myself down.
A deep breath, a candy-filled breath. So we'll kind of let everybody kind of pile in. Tonight's topic is, of course, amongst everything else, all you lovely people seem to drum up. Reginald, I swear to God, if you talk one more time about 2 pounds of
A,
2 pounds of damn
a
fried whatever.
2-gallon bucket of potato skins.
Yeah, 2 gallons. I can't even say it right because I was just like, God. After we got off stream, I was just horking down a damn dry peanut butter sandwich. Thanks, Reginald. But let's see. Hey, David.
Hey, Danny.
Nothing much, but UPS damaging my haunt orders. Well, UPS will do that. Always go with FedEx.
See, ours is different. FedEx here sucks. UPS, somewhat reliable.
Danny had to pour a big drink in preparation for it's not going to be a really rage fest per se. Maybe later. We got to get all the information out.
Oh, you know what? Good idea. I got a beverage right here I'm about to just get into.
Out of a paper bag, for God's sake.
Yep.
13 Skeleton says, I saw the LA drive-thru video. Did you really now? Well, you should definitely start chitty-chatting about it. We're, of course, good God Almighty, James and I, mostly really James, because I finally had to go to bed. But okay, Mark, you got some time? Go wake your child up with your damn avalanche of clinkety clank ice cubes.
Ooh, that was good. Good times.
Good times. I bet you all those people, those miles worth of people waiting to get into Haunted Road, would have loved to have a drink and actually a Gatorade bottle to piss in. Or
oh God, dude, I would have lost it. I would have lost my mind. You have more options to go to the bathroom on the highway than you do there.
I won't mention the triple decker Krispy Kreme donut burger. I've had Krispy Kreme donut burger. I knew better tonight. I actually nibbled quite a bit before I came on. So anything you say, Reginald, will sound tasty, but it won't make me want to chew on my own thumbs. Because I'm starving. Yeah, tonight, 13. If you, where'd you see that video? 13 is on Facebook, YouTube. Let us know, because we're now raring to talk about these drive-through experiences. Tonight's, of course, will be the Haunted Road in Orlando and Scream and Stream in Kissimmee. We have no problems, of course, saying their names out loud because, if tonight was a Friday night, I could say Cluster F about 30,000 times.
All right, so I wanna go ahead and get this out of the way because it's probably going to be the only positive thing I'm going to say about this.
Lord,
the Haunted Road. Well, this is negative, but the next part's positive. The Haunted Road failed so epically. They made Scream and Stream look like they knew what they were doing, and they still had like hour and a half to 2 hour wait. But the Haunted Road failed absolutely epically. Like, I don't know of many actual haunts that have failed this bad right out of the gate and done zero things to like try to make it better. They've been like super silent all night, most of today. Then they popped on for like 20 minutes and just did straight canned responses to everybody. And then it's like they disappeared again. But my God.
Yeah, you would think with 15 people that all are like social media people and artists and blah, 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 blah. They're all complete morons. Whoever put the money down for this thing, I hope they sue whoever put this together. Mark, to show you how stupid they are, Haunted Road is not open tonight, but their Facebook page says they are. That is literally all these experts at social media and getting cameras up their asses and bippity boppity boo. They're stupider. It's the most ridiculous thing oh boy, I don't even.
Facebook's hard, difficult
Facebook
to navigate.
So hard, so incredibly difficult, especially to put your operating hours. Tonight's going to be it's going to be a whirlwind. James and I followed up until the point I had to go to bed, and then James followed it for hours after that. But just the comments about people that were literally just stranded. Holy crap. Oh my God. Just,
Literally, they were stuck. They could not get out of the line. And we're talking for 4 hours even. What's up, Aaron?
uh,
They're in the middle
yeah.
of nowhere, on a 2-lane road that was completely gridlocked. Uh, I, I'm just completely blows my mind.
What's up, Aaron? It's you folks. It's so they failed so miserably. I think actually we should start with Scream and Stream.
Yeah, because I don't even really have a whole hell of a lot to say negative about that, other than I still disagree with the entire concept.
Well,
But
yeah, but they got some bad reviews.
yeah,
They did get bad reviews.
they
So
had, I would say, I mean, they went from a 5-star to they're back up to a 3.2, I think. Hey, Chuck.
what's
How's it
up,
been, man?
Chuck? Hope you're doing good.
So yeah, I still disagree with Scream and Stream's entire process. I don't, you know, even the stuff they're doing doesn't really make sense for where they are.
No, it's too. The one thing with Scream and Stream is too expensive, and they're charging for Trick or Treat.
Yeah, the charging for
I
trick or
mean,
treat's absurd.
Scream and Stream. We'll revisit them online next week, but uh, they did get a little snippy and condescending with some of their answers. Scream and Stream did.
Yeah,
Um,
they need
but
to focus
overall,
on their online, like their face for online is really bad.
yeah, Aaron. Since you just got in, dude, James and I are going to be talking about the haunted road in Orlando and Scream and Stream and Kissimmee, and the people that got the bad reviews. As far as the star system goes, Scream and Stream. But just to fill you in, Haunted Road failed, like James said, so completely epically this weekend that we'll have the whole stream will be talking about, whatever y'all talk about, which is cool. It's insane. So we're just kind of getting Scream and Stream out of the way because really they got bad reviews. Some people liked it. Some people said it was crap. They charged too much. They charge for Trick or Treat, which is complete bogus. They have a chance to actually come out on top with all of this. Whereas the Haunted Road really, really they destroyed them. Well, they started destroying themselves apparently Thursday night by what James said, canceling their media event. And we'll go into the after that. It's just insane.
Oh man.
Let's see. Let's go through some. Chuck says he got his Miss Mercy prop. She cool looking, making her more scary. Cool. Mark says the Haunted Road and Scream Street. Oh, okay. Never. I'm sorry.
He was responding to Aaron. Yeah.
It's terrible. I hate Facebook so much.
It needs to show like more than just the little thing at the top.
Yeah, I don't like it. I'm already yawning, y'all. What the hell? I was up so late watching the Haunted Road crash and burn.
Oh, all right. Before we get into too much about the Orlando stuff, so the thing in LA, I watched the Adam the Woo. I will plug him for that because I like his stuff. He overacts a lot. It's geared towards kids, so whatever. That's his channel. That's his style. He did that LA thing, and the LA thing was really cool. Actually, you got in, you drove through this little thing. It's just. There was nobody scaring or anything. It was just like you're driving through some sets. So, pretty cool. And then you get to a big, like, open area where you're basically at a drive-in movie. And you can get this VIP thing where you sit in a trailer on some lawn chairs and you're surrounded by, like, hay and stuff. And as you're watching the movie, there's, like, actors that come out and they interact with you. And they come up and scare you from behind. So, there's... quite a bit of appeal to that, mostly because people aren't driving, they're completely stationary, and it's to me, it's what they should do in Florida. If they're going to do something that involves vehicles, let's make it a damn drive-in that you're watching a video and actors come out and interact with you while you're watching the movie. So good for LA. I didn't see anybody physically driving through the little set area getting scared or anything. So that may be an issue if they are doing it, but whatever. The part that I saw though was them all like in a big open field thing with a big movie screen and actors interacting with you while the movie's going.
That's
So
cool.
yeah.
That's cool. Good for them. You know what? But we got you covered here in Florida. We cured COVID. So Aaron wants to know, did y'all hear about the haunt car wash? Aaron, which one? There's a few. David has a question for you, James. Side question: how do you get the delayed intro with music and fixed backdrop? Very cool. Yay! That's a James question.
I do that all in OBS.
There you go. 13 says Orlando Informer had a good video on Universal Studios Tooth Fairy. It was pretty good even with plexiglass.
Yeah, 13.
Sure.
Mark actually went through both the Orlando Universal haunts. So he can actually tell you a little bit more than we can. He seemed to enjoy them for what they are, for a free daytime haunt.
Yeah, Mark's
That's
a fanboy though, so he's going to be a little biased. Aaron, don't forget, let us know which car wash you're talking about, buddy.
Mark,
The closest one I have to me is in Daphne.
to answer your question, or to comment on what you just said, while you don't completely hate what the Haunted Road is doing, here's the issue with the way they have it set up. They're doing this weird serpentine thing, and people that are going through the scene, they're doing it like in these weird groups. People are actually getting stopped in the group to watch scenes that they can't even see where the stage is to see any of the acting that's going on. So all you're doing is listening to stuff on the radio. You can't see what's happening in the scene at all. So maybe it would be good, but they're doing it in the worst way possible.
Mark, if you hadn't have gotten yourself banned from their page so early on, I really, this is that of course is me having fun with you. I think you need to make a fake account, Mark. You need to come. You have no idea what's going on with the Haunted Road.
How bad it is.
One post thread from the Haunted Road has just made the entire evening's Haunters Anonymous.
Oh wait, no, he can see it because he watched the video from the guy.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, well, Mark, you need to read that whole thread, dude. It's actually what the Haunted Road is doing is complete. It's a scam. It's actually a bait and switch.
What's up, Ringmaster?
Above all things, it's a bait and switch. Hey, Ringmaster. Let's see. Reginald says, I saw the plexiglass. It was interesting. I've honestly forgot it was there and ended up running into it once. Take leaving makeup on it. That's funny, actually, Reginald. Mark says, I think I said it on the live stream, but now I said James MD. Tooth Fairy is exactly what I imagine you would build for HHN if you were to build a HHN page. Oh. There you go, Ringmaster. Hello, Ringmaster. Mark says I can read and see all of it. I just can't comment. You should totally take some time to read it, Mark, because I'm telling you, they starting with Thursday night, but then Friday night, we'll go ahead and run it. Friday night, people drove all the way from like Jacksonville and stuff, getting hotel rooms to go to this thing.
The guy that posted that video is from Georgia.
Okay. Yeah, oh, yeah, he was. But Screaming Haunted Road said that, oh, sorry, folks, we had a busted pipe. And there were some people that they didn't even communicate with until an hour after they were supposed to be there. It was completely unprofessional. And I'm sorry, but if you're going to make a bullshit excuse, pardon my French on Sunday night, don't make it a busted pipe. At least be honest. The honesty would have really suited them better. But a busted pipe on an outdoor haunt?
Yeah.
Really?
Plus,
Really?
because they canceled their So Thursday night they were supposed to have their media preview night, which they canceled. No busted pipe, they just canceled it. So honestly, I want to go ahead and say, for probably a 75% certainty, they just were not ready. And they're like, oh, we had a pipe burst in the middle of this field where there's no buildings.
Mark says, because I'm going to rag on this, oh yeah, but at the very least, at least no cars were moving around actors. Mark, there weren't cars moving for miles on the road, let alone the damn actors.
Yeah.
Cars were barely moving, dude.
And I mean,
Dude.
Screaming Stream's the same way. They had the people come up and stop at the red light. So I don't think Screaming Stream is doing the continual drive-through that they were doing when they did the previews.
Yeah, it's a complete bait and switch. It's what they did. It's a bait and switch. They made everybody think this was going to be like a Screaming Stream kind of thing. And it didn't. It turned into be some theatrical. Somebody got paid a ton of money to make some ridiculous Rapunzel story that you can't follow. And Mark, I mean, I know what you're saying. You know, I'm just playing with you, but you know, the actors and everything else were far enough away, but it still only takes one person, a drunk person, to say, "Well, this is crap," and then just crank their car and go straight towards them. You know. 13.
I will send you a link, 13, in a little bit.
Yeah, and 13, the videos that we're talking about, if you go to the Haunted Road on Facebook and go to the post that says sold out, which is below, I think, their pin post.
Yep.
There's like 500 comments, and there's pictures, video. The comments themselves, if you go from beginning to end, or just, you know, from the beginning of the evening to the end of the evening. But there's videos, but James will send it to you. Sorry for the language. I had some language myself. Mark says the Haunted Road go-to post with yeah, no kidding. 1 gazillion comments.
And there were people, this is how bad this actually is. There were people that waited 3 hours in the line to get near the front of the entrance to the road, only to have to take the emergency pull off and leave to go to the restroom because they didn't have restrooms. So yeah. What the hell is that? You're going to keep people in their car for 4 or 5 hours. I think Mark said, somebody said 6 hours. So anywhere from 4 to 6 hours, you're stuck in your car with no bathrooms. Right.
And of course, yeet the cars. Good one, Danny.
Let me pin it.
I'm going to pin that just so Danny doesn't yell at us. The deal is like, the idea of this was, of course, a ticketed event, or a timed event, a time ticketed event. And one of the things that happened Friday, all those people that were supposed to be going Friday got really no information on what to do. A lot of people said, look, I just need a refund because I took off work. I did this and this. That's the other thing right now, is apparently the Haunted Road is pushing back on refunds. So a lot of people are saying they're just going to do chargebacks. It would be more advantageous for the Haunted Road to just do a refund than a chargeback, because that will look bad on them. And like James said before we got on stream, their payment processor. And so one of the things that people thought was going on was the time ticketed people from Friday were being shoved into Saturday. And then, of course, the Haunted Road really did not enforce or push the issue that you have to get your tickets online prior. Some people thought maybe if I just get myself in line, I'll just go clickety-clack on my phone and get my tickets. But they were already sold out by the time, like, and we're talking, I mean, I looked at Google Maps, their traffic view, and there really was miles worth of people I swear to God, backed up. Um, it was horrendous. It was actually horrendous. I'd be furious. I'd be furious. Um, it's just the level of incompetence, and then James will talk about this more, but how stupid their resets are for each scene.
Oh, so and
That's a
here's the
segue
other
there.
thing, because Reginald said I feel bad for the actor. I'm getting pinged, and I'm still like I got like pinged like 6 times in post just now from that post. Um. So Reginald said I feel bad for the actors. There's a post that somebody they had probably 3 or 4 people I think walk out last night. They just left on like
Like
actors.
quit.
Yeah.
Like quit. Yeah, that quit.
They literally just said, "Screw it, we're done." And one girl left in the middle of her scene. She just left. They said the actors were on set for 6 hours with no break at all in Florida. 6 hours, no break. That alone is insanity. Like, because they're going from acting on set to resetting the scene to then acting again. The breaks in between, there are none.
And then if you think about it, if the time ticketing thing worked correctly, all these actors should have been said, well, the last cars will go through at 11, possibly 11:30 or whatever, and then we're done. And there were still cars piled out on the road at like 1:00 in the morning, trying to get through this thing. I'd quit too. I mean, I'd quit and I'd tell all my friends who would want to go do it, don't go to this place because it's complete and utter crap. And then the to me, it's funny if you don't have backups. What they should have done is have 2 sets at least per scene. Have some people run for about 30 minutes and let them go for a 30-minute break, and then have the second team come on. What's going to happen now is they probably don't have any backups whatsoever. So all these critical people that have now walked out and probably said we'll never be back, they now have to spend this week retraining some people if they can get some new people there. It's just horrendous. I mean, just what these stupid ass people did is horrendous. And James and I talked about it. It's like they really, 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 really did themselves a disservice by a couple of months ago going to all the media outlets and saying we're doing this thing, and then getting so much attention.
So they got in way over their head on the entire thing. None of them had any haunt experience. They've never run any kind of haunts. They've done stage and theatrical stuff, and some of them have done creative stuff. There's a lot of creative people on their team, but at the same time, if you look at the stuff that they're doing, it is not creative at all. It is like a lot of people. There's probably 6 or 7 comments where people are like, this is like a middle school theater play that nobody wants to go to but had to go to anyway. That's how they felt going through this thing after sitting in their car for 4 hours. And the response they got today at like 6 o'clock was, we're sorry you feel that way. And
yeah,
these people spent $170. It was I think it was $169 for, it was like $15 a person. And then they have an extra ticketed event thing that they like super hyped up to be this majorly great extra add-on where you get to go in for a private area with a little barn that you drive into, and you get this extra scene that's supposed to be like all this extra blood and gore and all this stuff. And here's a gigantic spoiler, so turn this off if you don't want to hear what happens, but I sincerely doubt anyone gives a shit at this point. All that happens inside this barn is Rapunzel dances around your car holding a severed head. That's the extent of their extremely bloody, gory $79 add-on. You get that scene with a photo. And they said they're so disorganized, no one even took anybody's information as to where to send the photo or how they could print the photo out. So the photo doesn't even exist. They basically bought that extra scene for $79.
And then somebody said it reminded them of the woman in the White Snake video.
Pawnee Katane.
Yeah, I thought that Rapunzel was going to start like flipping all over their, on top of their car. Rapunzel dancing in front of them. I mean, my God. And then it's just the whole thing is just this one guy did a video, and I'm not joking. I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking. But like the wolf and Rapunzel or whatever went like behind something, it sounded like porn. The noises they were making sounded like straight up porn.
Yeah, there's a really weird audio like pause because like the wolf's like, "Oh, I love the smell of," and then there's a really stupid pause, and then he's like, "Blood," and then he runs, and the entire scene makes no sense.
No, but then they do disappear, and there's like oohing and awing or something as they're not in visual range, and it sounds like porn. But also the video they took about the kids event looks like a pedo video.
Oh my god!
It looks like a pedo video. Not joking. Go watch the video. Literally, it looks like some sort of pedo fantasy land. If I had kids and I saw that video and didn't do anything with Honors Anonymous and didn't know anything about squat, and I saw that video, I'd be calling the police. I'd literally be calling the police. I'd be like, nah, they're making me pay for pedo dancing. I'm not into that. No. No. And it is. It literally. Ugh. Oh, God, this whole damn thing.
I want to find that one. So the guy referring to the trick-or-treating event said, so the family friendly event isn't going to have even a little bit of Halloween or spookiness to it. I thought this was going to be a 5 and under haunted road, not Little Bo Peep's candy floss farm for orphaned rainbows.
I just don't. It's one big pedo event.
Oh, they mentioned me in another comment. Let's see what they had to say this time.
Reginald, did she at least have long bloody hair? I don't think so.
No,
I think it was
did
just
not look
Rapunzel.
like it.
It's Rapunzel in a Spirit Halloween wig, I bet. Dancing to White Snake all over your car. How about that? Good for you. Was that worth an extra $80? Danny, you should watch that damn video. Danny says, I mean, no, neither. Absolutely neither do I. But as soon as I saw that video with the music that was playing, Danny, if you watch that video, I want you to give me your honest opinion. Don't just say it because I said it. Will you tell me,
Jabby,
if that doesn't look like some weird ass, hey, Jabby, weird ass pedo video?
I don't know how I haven't gotten banned. I've made probably 30 comments just being a complete ass to these people. I made one comment that I was suggesting that they shut down, reevaluate their entire process, and then come back with something that makes sense, because what they're doing right now is not working. And that's the nicest comment I made to them.
I think they're so inundated with trying to deal with the social media, and of course people trying to call and it goes to voicemail. So there's one person probably sitting in a little tiny wooden office trying to handle all of this stuff.
They've got like 17 internet people though. They're all like, we specialize in social media. There's like 17 people that work on this team.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean there's 17 of them like on a bank of phones. I mean, but you're right. But that doesn't mean they're actually working. I bet you half those people that are on that list aren't even there. They're like, oh, we've got paid to do our stuff. Oh, we built these wonderful Rapunzel sets. And they're at home doing nothing.
One guy worked at Universal, like as he like did creative for Halloween Horror Nights. How do you go from Halloween Horror Nights to the bullshit that they pulled tonight or last night?
Yeah,
because they're not even open on Sunday.
You're assuming this guy, it was a big creative person.
Yeah, I'm assuming he had any kind of talent, but
Yeah, he probably made the hats that went on top of the characters that needed hats. Oh, I built the hats. Good to hell for you. No, so it's I'm no creative my ass. Whatever. What
Yeah,
did you do, dude?
and Mark, they've replied to me like 5 times today alone. So like I know they're reading the stuff that I post to them. I I I don't know what you did to get banned so quickly. Cuz I've been commenting since what time did we talk last night? Like I wanted to go to
Jesus,
bed at like midnight or something and I ended up staying up
I
until
think
3:30 almost.
I think we actually started at like 10-ish my time because I went to bed at midnight my time. I couldn't do it anymore. I was exhausted. So it was hours worth.
Yeah, I mean I was up until a solid 3 o'clock this morning, uh Eastern Standard Time. Just commenting to people, replying to people. And then all today, I was on it all today too. So there may even be more than 30 comments. I don't even know. But I know the Haunted Road did not start. They were commenting to people on Twitter last night that were like saying all the good things about like, oh, we can't wait to go and all this crap, but they would not reply to anybody last night on Facebook.
James, see if you can. 13 was asking about the videos again.
Yeah, I'm gonna send them the
13, give James a second so he can go through. There's a couple of them. They're on the Haunted Road page, but we'll see if we can get you a link on there. Danny, if you go find the link to the pedo video, could you comment on 13's thing about where the video? Because I'm sorry, that video is disgusting. To me, it's disgusting.
It's more creepy than their actual haunt for sure. And
it's too creepy. It's not, and not a good way creepy either. So, Danny, if you find the pedo video for their trick or treating with the baskets a foot away from the kids, if you could comment underneath 13 skeletons with it, much appreciated. James will find the other ones. I'm too lazy. Mark said, I was reading till 3-ish because that was the last feeding I was responsible for. Oh. Danny said, so when I woke up, I saw James' comments. Me too. 13, you're welcome. Thank you.
The best I can do is give you the link to their page. Literally all you have to do is you can read some of the pinned post because people have actually gone to that post and started ripping them on that post too. But go to the post after that says sold out. That's the post that has it's like 600 something comments and it's just people ripping them, and it's where people have posted the videos.
Let's see if we can actually get them straight to the.
I tried to get a link like directly to the video, but it was giving me some weird nonsense.
Let me try this. Let me see if I can do this way. Oh, you know what? I think this will work. Hold on.
Oh, by the way, their big bad wolf is a guy in a painter's respirator.
Okay, 13. I'm going to see if I can give you a link directly to the post that James is talking about.
What's up, Keith?
So 13. Hey, Keith. So 13. Try my link first. Then I just under your thanks. That probably will bring you right to the post we're talking about. But unfortunately, the way the commenting works, it's hard to get you right to the videos. But all you have to do is, well, man, you'll see them.
Yeah, I'm also on the classic Facebook still. I keep reverting back to it. Like I hate the new one, and things are all jacked up because I keep using the old one.
Thanks, Danny.
Reginald said, I just saw 2 people run up to a truck super happy, and that just scared me. Those are the 2 guys. The weird dancing scarecrows.
Yeah, Mark's right. There's a lot of threads to go through. But I think that thing that I'm going to actually click my own link and see. Oh, crap. I'm going to the damn thing. Crap. I just left our own chat.
Hey
There we go.
guys, been editing my damn Swamp Varmint rebuild. Oh, Swamp Varmint. Nice. Maybe you should go down to Florida and give them some advice on what to do. Because they don't know a damn thing.
See, Reginald gets it. They said they're way too excited. It looks like a pedo TV show.
It really does.
It 100% looks like. It 100% looks like.
The guys inside the Teletubbies, what they do on their downtime.
Yeah, after taking a lot of ecstasy. I think it's disgusting. I wouldn't bring any kid to that. I just wouldn't. And that's just in general. Even if I didn't know any of the other stuff that went on, like I said, that is just a disgusting to me. It's creepy.
But could you imagine driving from Georgia to Kissimmee, Florida? They're in Kissimmee, right? I know they're not actually in Orlando, but
yeah, Haunted Road is actually Orlando. Scream and Stream is Kissimmee.
okay. So driving from Georgia to Orlando, spending $169 just for the ticket and the one extra scene, and literally laughing your way through it to the point that you don't know what's happening, because it's like it seems fake. It's so bad it seems fake. This one guy that posted the videos, they're literally like, what the hell is happening? Like, nothing about what they advertised the Haunted Road to be. It is completely the opposite. Even their billboard says Orlando's first Orlando's first drive-through haunt experience. Now they said haunt experience. Those are some important key words, because there's zero haunt in anything that's happening at that place. It's
lacking experience.
Yeah, it's a very, 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 very poorly done Scary Tales from Halloween Horror Nights.
Did you, Danny? Let me go snag it. I'm gonna grab it and post it to I'm gonna give it to 13 Skeletons, because there's the damn video. Ugh.
But yeah, if you get a chance, just read some of the comments from these people. These, like, we've been hypercritical of every one of these drive-through haunts from the beginning. And like, that was the whole point of tonight's episode, was going to be like, we told you so, but everybody here agrees with us. So it wasn't like we told you guys so, but everybody else was all jacked up on this whole like drive-through haunt's going to be amazing. Oh my God. The frustration levels with this whole thing, man.
Yeah, but you know what? The vindication from all the things last night.
Oh man, I was like a schoolgirl. Like, I was so giddy last night reading this stuff, and it's horrible because I don't want to be that person that like relishes in somebody's failure, but they failed so epically that they're banning our members because they're speaking out against how stupid it is. So I mean, they deserve it. They deserve 100% of what they're getting right now.
Oh my God, I can't get to the bottom of. Oh my God. Oh wait a minute, there it is. I'm trying to post this damn video for 13, and of course, Mark Zuckerberg doesn't care to see pedo videos on his platform.
Keith, go to the link, and I'm telling you, you missed the intro, like where we talked about this. So the Haunted Road in Orlando failed so epically this weekend. The first night they were supposed to open Friday, they couldn't open because of a burst water pipe. They're out in the middle of nowhere in the woods. There's no buildings around them. So how the hell does a burst water pipe affect an entire drive-through haunt? So much so that they canceled the entire evening and rescheduled everyone for the next day.
But I have to say, but James also told me that they also canceled the Thursday night media preview.
Yes.
That should tell you a lot too. It's not just that but a burst pipe is one of the oldest BS tricks in the book.
which makes
Oh,
sense in a
well,
building.
yeah. Oh, the restaurant closed because they had a bust pipe. Well, no, the next day you were in the paper because you were shut down by the health department. Uh-oh. So yeah, a bust pipe out in the middle, like James said, in the middle of nowhere. I mean, yeah, there's a building there, but nobody. You're in your damn car. Did the pipe, was it like oil? Did you have a burst oil pipe? Was it like the Beverly Hillbillies or something in the middle of this thing? It's just the whole thing is, it's actually so insulting. It's not even funny.
And if you go back to our first video about Dead End Road Part 1, we talked for like 2.5 hours about how this all was going to happen. And it's literally going down exactly like how we said was going to happen. So next, honestly, all we're waiting for is people to get into an accident or run somebody over.
Yeah.
Hey, Calliope.
What's up, Calliope? I'm just like completely and utterly not stunned because, like I said, like James said, we basically called all of this, and you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and say it. All the ass kisser podcasters, all the ones that were, oh, I need free tickets, and oh, I want to go and review your thing, and oh, this is the best thing since sliced bread. Get a life.
Yeah, literally, if you had them on your show and you promoted them as being this hot shit ticket item, you completely deserve any bullshit you get for it, because you had no idea what they were doing. You just accepted, like, this is a new haunt, this is a great idea. You didn't stop and think in any logical way that, like, this is going to go south bad. I gotta read now. What the heck's happening?
Oh, Reginald posted something and it went away. Yeah, 13 Party City sponsorship. I mean, yeah, but I mean, Party City. That's kind of a joke in the world too. But,
Keith, that would make so much more sense than what they've done. Trust me. Yeah, and Reginald's posting exactly what they tell you, and that's it. It's just a canned response. That's what they do for everything.
Yeah.
Just take them out in the woods and get them. That's what they're doing, essentially. They're just taking people out to the woods and making them sit in their car for 5 hours.
Who was the other sponsor, James? It was Party City and somebody else. Do you remember?
Party City, Make-A-Wish Foundation, isn't it?
Oh, it was Make-A-Wish, I think.
Let me go look.
I'd go pull. There's just no way.
Oh, iHeartMedia is one of them.
Oh, that's it. That's what it is. Because 14 of the 15 people are probably, like.
Well, that's how they got so much advertisement right away, because one of the people that work for them is either works for iHeart or is friends with Angel, the guy that works for 104.1.
Or something.
Because he's the one that did their little interview thing, like
wink, wink, wink.
Yeah.
Nudge, nudge. Yeah, but and I'm gonna say it again, because if you're in the business of trying to do haunt reviews or podcasts or whatever, and you just sit there and somebody's butt to get free tickets and then give them like an extremely awesome review, and then on their very first opening night, after the second night they're supposed to be open, and it's this kind of trash, you need to evaluate what you do. You ought to really be ashamed. You should be ashamed. If you actually do all this to get likes and views and kiss ass and everything else, you really ought to be ashamed. You need to stop what you're doing.
Take them snipe hunting.
You're just full of shit.
I did that when I was a kid. My sister actually did that to me.
Snipe hunting?
Yeah.
I have a neighbor that would snipe hunt if I allowed him to.
Yeah, so like there was a few podcasters that like just wholeheartedly backed these people, gave them airtime, promoted it, like was just on board 100%. There was no like system of checks and balances at all. That we came at it from a completely negative point of view, which for me, I would rather do because we are protected then. We're not saying like this is a brilliant idea, it's completely safe. We're like, no, this is stupid. Look at it from any type of logical way, you'll realize how dumb this is. And they've proven it already. First night, night one.
A majority of the haunted attraction community said it was a stupid idea for various reasons.
Yeah, other than podcasters that are trying to get either free tickets to get in, or they're looking to expand their audience.
Yeah. So, and I saw like a post somewhere else. But it almost seems like they were talking about us. But we're not negative just to be negative. It's not like we're doing this for shock value. This is coming from pure evidence. Things that we talk about. If we sit here and like, well, that's not a good idea. It's not like, well, we just want to be opposite everybody else. It's we got no skin in this game. I'm not driving down. I'm obviously not driving down to no damn haunted road or screaming stream. For one, I'm not doing haunted attractions this year. James sure isn't going to pack his family up and go down to this dumbass thing because he gets a free ticket. We don't have skin in this.
I haven't.
We're not having.
I wouldn't even go if they offered us to go. I wouldn't do it because I disagree with it.
So Mark's getting peed on, and it's emergency bath time. We'll be raging for a while there, Mark. So you just go take care of the tinkletations.
And I mean, if you guys have followed us this, obviously this year, since it's one of the first year we actually started doing this, we've been super we've been positive on certain things and we've been negative on things, but it's always 100% genuine. We're not putting on any kind of front for people to get endorsements, likes, free tickets, or any of the other bullshit that everybody else has been doing. We're going to call it as it is. If there's some reason that we think it's a terrible idea, we're going to tell you it's a terrible idea with reasons. It's not a matter of we just think it's stupid. We have a stream that's 2 hours plus long of extremely valid reasons as to why this wasn't going to work. And they have beautifully shown so many of the reasons we listed that on that one stream. And this was night one.
Well, night two,
technically,
night one because you have to say that because it just shows the lack of professionalism extended. This would have been their second night had they been ready. But to tell people that your pipe, I would like to see a work order for this broken pipe.
Right?
I really would. Just mark out pertinent information or sensitive shit. Show me where you got a company in to fix this pipe magically on the weekend, because that would have been an expensive fix.
It's just the stuff that Keith does. There's a lot of people that'll go and review props and everything else, and they were given the props, so they're like, yeah, this is beautiful. I know Keith's gonna be like, this thing's a piece of junk, because he does it all the time. He's like, this, you got to do something different here because this is garbage. So there are people that are just like us that do different stuff, but it seems like the majority of people that do these reviews and all the, well, I don't even say because we don't do reviews other than maybe we'll review a prop or something, but we don't review haunts. We're just going to tell you whether what they're doing is intelligent or what they're doing is not intelligent.
And then we just relay information we get from people that have actually gone. This whole little small rant is, there was a post that I thought was hilarious. I'm not going to say who right now, but I'll tell you later if you haven't seen it. But it's folks that seem to want to call out other people, and they themselves are probably the biggest perpetrators of bullshit.
Yep.
In their arena. And yeah, we don't.
Exactly right. We're not just haunt fans. We've been in this industry for years. I've acted. MD's run this stuff. He knows what goes into all the logistics of running the haunts. And I have assisted many places, so there's experience here behind the cynicism. Also, it's not just like, oh, we're smarter than everybody. It's common freaking sense, and that seems to be seriously lacking in a lot of places.
And like Reginald said, I'll paraphrase it. I mean, James and I and Haunters Anonymous, we're extremely humbled and lucky to have all of you folks that also have experience that can bring your segment of experience. I mean, we said this a billion times. All of y'all make up, and then some folks that are not here right now, but all of y'all make up what we consider to be a very eclectic, knowledgeable group of folks. We just don't have chatters coming in here and like derpa do. That's why our streams last 2-3 hours, is because there's an enormous amount of awesome information that flows from all of y'all to us, and then vice versa. It's an actual conversation. It's not some ridiculous banter. I mean, we get some crazy ass banter.
It's off the wall for sure.
It's totally off the wall. But I mean, it's also like just this myriad of information shared back and forth as a collective. So,
and Haunters Anonymous isn't me, and it's not Mike. Haunters Anonymous is the chat. Everybody here, everybody that posts, interacts. That's who Haunters Anonymous is. It's not just us. We're simply the voices behind you guys.
Yeah, the voices in the shadows, as we state. So. That 10-minute or so dilly do with that was sometimes it's good for us to reiterate where we stand and how this all works and why we do what we do, and how much we are, like I said, humbled by all of y'all that come in every time we're on, and then we'll grab a few new people and they'll come in. It's extremely intelligent, robust chat. And that's what makes us, meaning you all, far superior and unique to some of the other ones that are out there, and we always appreciate it. So just know and take that to heart, because we do mean it from the depths of what we say. But
yeah, 100%. It's very
100%.
Very much so.
200.
Accurate.
Yeah, 200%. So, but with all that said, let's go back to the dumbassery that was the Haunted Road, because you don't get 500 or so comments on one sold out thread and have like about 99.99% of them be extremely bad, sarcastic, just blatantly this is a ripoff. And then have the company that you're ragging pretty much treat you like dirt.
I wonder if anyone tried taking their off-road golf cart through. Somebody's taking a razor through there. That would actually be kind of fun, because I don't know, razors are expensive as hell. So
I would have grabbed the golf cart. I would have actually risked it. Just catch me if you can. Oh, Danny, thank you so much. Y'all have actually set the standard, really.
Yeah, it's really you guys. Like, you are the haunt chat. You guys are the haunt chat.
James and I are just instigators. We set y'all up and y'all just go running with it. We love it.
Keith, man, like they're honest. This is no exaggeration. There were 2 that I saw. One honestly wasn't even a good comment. The other one, the girl said, like, "Oh, they did a really good job, and it was spooky," and it was just a whole bunch of just like.
Well, don't forget. Don't forget. There was one comment that just showered them with praise, and everything that people were complaining about, they said opposite.
Exactly. Yeah, that was the one I was talking about. It was the one I was like,
well,
it was
we traced
so
them
good.
back. But it's a friend of somebody that works there or owns the thing.
Yeah,
it wasn't even legitimate. That's what I was going with that.
And they got called out by like completely. It wasn't even us that called her out. These were random people that called this person out. Was like, no, you obviously work there or you're in on this. You have something to do with this. And of course, she's like, no, this I have nothing to do. I'm not friends with any of these people. But it was complete BS.
It was. I mean, you could look on their Facebook page and see. So, Keith, to answer your question, 500 plus comments, and there were 2 good ones, and
I mean,
one of them was fake.
Yeah, and there were a few. I made one myself that were like praising the actors. Like, you know, the actors were really trying to do a good job. They were just given a complete crap script, and they had nothing to work with.
Yeah.
Basically, I mean, they weren't. I don't think they were the actors, but they were definitely people that knew them. And the person that made the comment actually worked at a place where people that work there also work. So there was a lot of connections. That like it just set off. The comment was so specific to everything everybody was saying that like they were trying to dispel everybody else. And there's no way that was going to happen.
If Monday morning, if they don't get up in the morning, get some coffee in them, and start doing triage Facebook posts, they're not gonna make it through the whole season.
Yeah, they already have people because they're almost sold out for next Saturday, and they've already had people demanding refunds, and they say there's no refunds, so these people are just going to do chargebacks on them.
Yeah, they're going to literally. It's like James has said, and Mark said up there above there. They're going to get so many chargebacks that their payment processor may actually shut them down, thinking that it's literally fraud going on their end, not the customer's end. Reginald, yeah, there was a lot of people talking about that. Hell, I'd be complaining about the back. But if I was in my car stuck on a road, not knowing, getting no updates from these people, I would have. I mean, obviously, I would have just jumped out of my car and pissed all over the woods that I was right next to. But
I'd have pissed all over the sign. Just walked up to it.
Yeah, a little bit more difficult, for a female. But I mean, yeah. Of course, if I was at 2 hours on a road with my car running, or whatever, and then I thought I'm going to get out and pee, but as soon as I get in my car, I'm going to go ahead and do a chargeback while I'm sitting here. Then I'm going to go somewhere else. I'm going to go to Waffle House. So I personally don't foresee any recovery from this for them. You're still going to have the people that have already pre-bought tickets, who are going to be like, well, I just need to see this for myself. Next week, I guarantee you there's going to be a police presence, but it's not going to be at their hand, because someone in that very long line is going to know police officers and say, look, this is what's going on. And I was telling James this, if they have another thing like this next week, where there's a mile or 2 long line of cars blocking a roadway, police will go through, they'll force their way through everybody. They'll get to management, owners, or whatever, and tell them, how are you mitigating it? They're going to like, well, it's not our fault. And they're going to be like, well, that's not an option. They'll shut them down right there. They'll shut the whole thing down. The police will. Then they'll get a bunch of cruisers, and they will disperse the crowds on the street. And that'll be the end of it.
Yeah.
So
he said, well, what if you run out of gas? Here's the thing. They literally said, if you run out of gas, it's your problem. You have to pay for a tow truck to either bring you, like, have a AAA to bring you gas, or get a tow truck to tow you or bring you some gas. It's not their problem. Even though they're literally causing people to be sitting on a road. They're blocking 2 lanes of a 2-lane road because they've got people coming from one direction and people coming from another direction. So both sides of the road are completely blocked for over it was like 3/4 of a mile. There was just nonstop cars that were stuck there. It took them 3 hours to go half a mile.
Reginald says, I wonder, did anyone break down and have to use the emergency plan? There was one dude that said that he was in a friend's car that actually just quit a few times.
Yeah, they actually
We-
left because the car died twice
Yeah.
and they didn't want to get stuck.
And of course, Mark says, I'm glad it didn't bring the Nismo because he would have overheated. Well, there's probably some people that have got some heat damage.
And they
from
said
sitting.
that one guy said there is people were damaging their rims and their car on this road. So they've already started damaging people's vehicles.
Yeah. This was. Let's see. Wait a minute. Mark says at least Scream and Stream states they have gas cans ready in case of people running out of gas. Somehow Scream and Stream even thought of this.
That's exactly what I'm saying, dude. Like, they failed so epically. They made Scream and Stream look like they knew what they were doing.
Maybe Scream and Stream listened to a few of our live chats.
Well, I've personally talked to them like directly. So, like, I chatted with the people from Scream and Stream like on their messenger for probably an hour. And then the guy wanted my phone number, and I was like, "Yeah, no, bro."
Yeah, no, that's none of that mess. I think Scream and Stream has a bit better chance making it through the whole season. None of these things will make it to next year. None of them. It'll be done. There will be no next year for any of these things.
Yeah, because people already said even Scream and Stream, it's just not scary. Like it's only a placeholder. And now that Universal has houses up, nobody gives a crap. Like, they can still go get their haunt on somewhere else.
Right. And see, next year, knock on wood, we have a vaccine and things are kind of back to normal-ish. People aren't going to do this crap. So it's a terrible business model. It's a terrible business model. Even for something that was put together haphazardly like 2 months ago. This is not a lasting thing. People are not going to do this.
Oh, I'm definitely not singing.
Did you see, James, you see Danny's comment? We're so hot and heavy in this conversation, nobody's played any stream loots.
I didn't even notice. Like, I've been so amped up on this, man, that I have not even paid attention.
Mark said, I don't think these two will be here, but I do believe someone will figure this out and think, well, with enough time and money, it can be done.
Yeah, it's been done. It's called a haunted hayride.
Yeah, and there's actually one in Texas that's been doing a drive-through for a couple of years, but they constantly have issues with rain, mud. There we go.
Jim13 wants to shout out. I would like to interrupt and say you guys are the best. Each show I'm always entertained, and it's
science,
always
man.
good
You're not
to
late,
hear
dude.
from
I mean, you're
Mark, Danny,
have an
Javi,
hour
Vic,
that
Keith, Calliope,
Jesus.
Reginald, and all the
Shouldn't have
others.
said anything.
Oh, thanks, 13. You're the best, man. Everybody here, every one of you. What's up, Science?
Thanks, okay. Science. We always say, "Don't worry, you're not late," but you kind of are. Well, no, I would totally, when you get a chance, after the stream's over, whatever, watch or listen to the first hour of this.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Listen to the first hour of this because we just went through an hour of talking about the Haunted Road and Scream and Stream. The Haunted Road got annihilated this weekend. That's the Cliff Notes version, but Nick, if you get a chance, try to listen to the first hour, dude. It's wild. It's wild, man. See Keith. See Reginald. I think because of how California is, at least a drive-in haunted show would probably stay around because of the nostalgia and bringing back drive-ins. Well, now drive-ins I'm fine with. If you do a haunted drive-in, I think that's cool. I came up with a plan a few days ago to do one just out of curiosity, and I came up with all the logistics for it. Not doing anything this year, but drive-throughs not so much. Keith, I totally agree with you. 13 rocks. Mark says I was named before Danny as it should be. I like that. That's actually pretty funny.
Sorry about that.
No worries. Reginald, thank you. Everyone here is awesome. We totally agree. Get a love on that one. Danny's already saying rude. That means that we're doing things right. Yeah, Mark is completely right. This is a stream to go back on and listen to while doing some yard work. Science, days are so whacked for me right now because of pandemic and the hurricane. It doesn't feel like Sunday to me either. So, but totally, when you get a chance, dude, go back. I will spend tomorrow and are on YouTube. This will definitely be one that goes to podcast land. But if you get a chance, listen to the first hour.
Keith, yeah, there's a video from the one out in LA, and the drive-in haunt is really cool. I mean, like I said, I don't know if they plan on having it where people jump out at you while you're driving into where they have the theater part, but from what I saw, there was nobody doing that. It was just cool sets you're driving by. And as you're watching the movie and stuff, there's, actors jumping out at you while you're sitting in your car, which is obviously off because you're watching a drive-in movie. So I support that. I'm for that. I think they employed actors to go out and, that people are getting their fix safely, and that's wonderful.
Danny says she'll allow the root car. Reginald said, you just made me think of the house that we had out here in California that for Halloween and Christmas, they would put out lights and make them dance and sing. My thing is, if you did a drive-through haunt, have enough money to do this. Do the barricades like Mark was talking about, like the one that you see in front of like the propane tanks at like Circle K or Tom Thumb store. Make a majority of everything, about 90%, large animatronics. Use the outdoorsness. If you're going to do it, spend the money to do really robust outdoor welded pipe animatronics.
Yep.
They don't have to do a lot of crazy stuff. Then have a few actors that can hide behind them or something like that, but do lights and stuff like that and sounds. But it's better for somebody to accidentally ramrod some really deep posts protecting animatronics than hitting somebody or making people start and stop their car and shine their lights on stuff. I mean, that's ridiculous to me. But Science has a question for you.
Yep.
James?
Nope. Cards are not transferable. There is no transferring of cards.
Keith says, hey, a movie and a haunt, hour and a half haunt, $15. I think that you could make it $20 for two people or 30 for four, a car of four.
Well,
I think that's how you feel.
Yeah, I think the way they did it was you could do the VIP for like 8 people and it's like $200 or something. The people that did in that particular video, there was only 4 of them, so it was $50 for them. But even they said it was still a good value for $50 a person. But they also, the VIP was really cool because you were in the front, you were out on a trailer with hay and some nice lawn chairs, and the actors would come around and interact with you like safely from a distance. So yeah, you get the card back.
Mark says animatronics is outside animatronics is going to be outside the budget for anyone who is in a theme park. That's not entirely true. That's way not true, honestly. There are animatronics that are made that are extremely robust and extremely weather resistant that don't have to be, Disney's $1 million Hoobie-Jube. It is actually doable. It is actually doable. And I've seen some. I mean, I'm not talking about like $100 and you get like the coolest thing ever. But if you're going to do an outside haunt, you need to have the money to do it where it's big, robust, and safe. Bigger than life.
And you need to do it for more than 3 months. You need to have more than 3 months to plan it, which is what they had.
Yeah. And Mark, animatronics can get dangerous, but yeah, you would run them on air. You could do airlines, dude. Dude, man. Disney's got the bucks to do all the fun outside stuff. That's what you're used to. You like playing with the multi-million-dollar things. That's why we love you. But us poor people, we know how to make the big things outside that can run for 15, 20 nights, you know? That's why you get somebody that knows how to make them, which I do. Reginald says, haven't you seen the animatronic, a kid made out of syringes, hoses? Yeah, and it can be done. Yeah, enough ingenuity, you can build your own stuff. You really can. If these people at the Haunted Road or Scream and Stream had thought about this a year ago for whatever reason, or if they'd said, you know what, in a year we're going to do this, they could have had plenty of time to iron things out. But they, especially the Haunted Road, everything they did, like we said moons ago, they pushed it to be the first, and they still weren't even the first. And they went way over their heads. Are you planning that 4-hour stream in the year 25?
I said, yeah, maybe this Friday.
Oh, Jesus.
It's possible.
Being committed to crap. I didn't agree to this.
I know, it's so hard.
Let's see here. Are you just finding the cocaine needed to
we've easily done 4-hour streams.
Yeah, we just have to.
Now, there may be a change coming to how we do our streams here in the future. There may be an awkward pause after about an hour or so.
Oh, speaking of, I looked into that.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah, well, so we can do it your way, or we can just.
All right, we'll talk about that later.
We can pay the piper.
Yeah.
Keith says distortion might be a source. It's not might. Distortion makes things. Yeah, no, distortion can make anything, and they have a lot of their big stuff can actually handle outdoor stuff.
I want a Jordu mask. I say that all the time, but
no kidding. No, Mark, we're not gonna have Ariel scaring people out, and we're not gonna have like frickin' Avatar land. I mean, that'd be awesome as hell, but no. We're talking like, you know, things go. Mark, you're right. We could easily make tonight at 4 hours, but not gonna happen.
Man, I don't know, man. I'm just frustrated with this situation. I'm frustrated with a lot of things, to be honest with you. I know. That's why I wanted Jordu mask so bad, like, because they're really like, they're kind of the pinnacle, to me anyway. But God, they're expensive.
But it's definitely quality.
Oh God, yes.
That we can all agree on.
What's up, Zach?
Hey, Zach. What's up, buddy? Who keeps playing that damn video that I don't hear?
Science, I think.
Oh, no. If you can hear the air, I'm unhappy. I know, Mark. I just swear to God, just said. You know, I'm not talking about having so much money that you can do like Universal's Jurassic Park outside. Good God. Or, like I said, you know, Ursula head popping off.
I like hearing the air. I think it adds something. Who's a Jordu? God, Mark.
Well, Jordu is like a Star Wars character, and like, what the hell? I can't even make a joke about it. Some places the air I like it. Some places I don't. Sometimes it adds to it. Sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah.
Reginald says, kind of horror related. Did you see the mask and belt Tom Savini did for Bray Wyatt? No.
Call him Tom Savini? Savini?
Did I? Yeah, well, you know what? Illuminati. Go after yourself.
It's a Luma candy. Damn it.
Luma candy bowl. Like hearing frogs.
Well,
Whoop.
talk to Mark sometime.
Yeah, Mark's got to be a little bit quieter now. He's going to have to get the extra deluxe quiet iceberg dispenser.
I met Tom Savini at Universal when I was going backstage for one of my sets during Halloween Horror Nights. Pretty cool dude. Super random, cool. But it was cool.
Science says it's one of my favorite cards to play because I can play it over and over without interrupting.
Yeah, there's no audio on that card.
Oh. Plus he has a lot of them.
Oh, that's getting pinned.
You're gonna piss Danny off.
And it's spelled correctly.
Oh, thank God. Thank you, Reginald, for spelling it correctly.
Yay! D&D map is officially ready. So I are we trying for this Tuesday? I think last week we said we were going to try for this Tuesday. It's up to you entirely because you're doing all the overtime and everything. So over 200 comments and on a Sunday. And we've done most of the talking. You guys have been rather chill tonight because you've been listening to us bitch all night.
And for good reason. And for valid things.
I'm going to go ahead and say we turn this into a Sunday, Friday. Because...
yeah, it's been a little bit on the Friday side, but that's all right. A little after darkness never hurt anybody.
We did not even touch on the shooting at the haunt in North Carolina. Like,
which we should.
We probably should. I'll get the link.
Okay. Max, good evening, sir. How are you doing?
What's up, man?
What is up, brah? You've missed like an hour and a half of just pure madness with these drive-through haunts.
So good.
Definitely
man.
Listen to this the stream when you can. Zach's ready for Tuesday.
Delete that link.
Sorry,
that was the wrong one.
Sorry, I still can't. My evenings outside of Haunters Anonymous is now devoted to my yard. I did get my porch is back in shape at the moment. So excited! I can start decorating it.
Nice. Yeah. All we need is 4 or 5 people, so we should be good.
Yeah, Danny says you're fine with pinning anybody else's stuff except Mark's. That's when she gets pissed.
Oh, excuse me.
Why you gotta be so
rude? Danny, there's your Streamloots link. Max says this weekend was
nuts.
Fights. What are you looking at, butthead?
Jumpers, and it was ridiculous. Well, I would expect no less.
How are people, like, other than the fights and line jumpers, were they wearing their mask correctly?
Yeah, were they jumping line but COVID safe? Were they fighting themselves but COVID safe?
6 foot. They were fighting from 6 feet away.
Yeah, Mark, to quickly elaborate, my neighbor Will and I Friday spent 4 hours putting the porch into a much safer position. It's not complete, but it looks normal again. It doesn't look like I went out there half cracked out of my mind on meth tying down my porch. It's still, when it gets cool, like in November or maybe after hurricane season, I'm going to do the actual work. But at least I got my jack-o'-lantern back up there, so that's made the neighborhood happy. Welcome back, Chuck.
Welcome back, Chuck.
Chuck, are you doing okay, man? Just, with all the things we were talking about a while ago, how are you feeling? Let us know.
Max said they all had masks, but we had to remind them constantly to put their masks on. Well, good. And keep doing it. Just do it until you're blue in the face, because you're being smart and safe, and that's what needs to be done.
Yes. Remind them all. And then if they don't wear them correctly, shove them right up their assholes.
Just kick them out.
They come
I
out.
mean, just be like, look, you don't want to follow the rules? Get the fuck out.
Yeah, it's a private business. Whether people, believe in it or whatever, or there's a mandate or not, it's a private business. If you say wear the mask or GTFO, well, wear the mask or GTFO. People don't seem to understand that. Private businesses can dictate what they want you to do. If they don't want your penis hanging out of your pants, well, guess what? Put your damn dick back in your pants.
We just jumped the Friday ship real hard.
Well, I said penis and I said dick. There you go. So it's a 50-50. It's Sunday night and Friday night all at the same time. People don't seem to get that. That's all right. And by the way, 2 quick things about Florida. One, we solved COVID. If anybody didn't notice, COVID is now gone from Florida because we're now completely opened up. So obviously we're more awesome than the rest of the world. And speaking of Florida, Halloween Horror Nights is still closed. And the Haunted Road will probably be too.
They need to be, man. Fuck it. I don't care. I've said enough bad shit on their freaking Facebook page that I'm not gonna censor myself now.
Reginald said today we had a 60-man brawl in Toontown today. More at 6 p.m. No kidding.
Oh, Stoop.
Danny knows the deal. Danny knows the deal.
No, Stoop is like just steps. A porch is the whole thing. Like you have areas to sit, Stoop is just kind of like your stairs. And the area Danny, directly in front of it.
Danny says, I'm glad your porch is safer. Thanks, Danny. I am too. And so is the cat, and so are my neighbors. And so will all the Halloween stuff I'm going to start putting out this week. Let's see. Max says, also we had about 6 staff people walking around with 6 feet length of PVC pipe to get people to distance between groups. I'd use a 6-foot piece of PVC pipe to beat the hell out of people.
Right. Fucking put your mask on. Just smack them in the back of the head with it. They'll do it.
Mark, only you and Lee think HHN is still there.
Well, if that's the case, then next year is going to be HHN 31, and you blew HHN 30, so you could have it this year. So congratulations.
Hope you're happy, Mark.
Wow. Stack Edgem wants to remind you to go show science behind the scare some love.
Oh, we need a random science fact.
Lanai. I keep looking at the pin post of Luma Candy. It just seriously makes me giggle.
Oh, we got a card playing.
Stack Edgem wants to remind everyone to go like 13 skeletons.
Oh.
Yay, the ghost is gone. The ghost has been gone for a while. He pops up randomly, I think. What'd you say? Uh-oh.
Oh, I don't know. Because a card was playing.
Oh, it's
and because it's been like about 40 minutes, I cannot remember who asked about the music and the static page. James said he uses OBS.
It was David. Yeah.
Was it David? David, if you're still here, I just want to be. I don't know why randomly I just thought about that, but that is definitely all of the video magic you're seeing is thanks to James.
Got another card.
Maximus6 wants to shout out, thank you, Nick, for my new camera that I won from Science Behind the Scare.
Okay, card's done.
I didn't even see it. That's how far behind I am.
Yeah, it's up right now. Thanking Nick for his camera that he won.
Next weekend, I believe some of there's 2 drive-through haunts in the UK that I believe will be open, and I'm going to monitor them to see how well or not well they do. And for anybody that's interested, I'm still watching haunted attraction closures to opening. We've hit about the 80% closure mark at this point. The ones that were waiting to the last minute, like when a lot of other haunts were opening last weekend of September, they're waiting to see. And the haunts we're about an 80% ratio of haunt closures. And now the ones that are closing, It's literally just because of the mandates in their area.
Oh, got a random fact from science. You want to read it or you want me to read it?
Yeah, you go for it.
Random fact number 794. During World War I, almost every household in the U.S. had a Ouija board. In 1922, Ouija board sales even outsold Monopoly, but The Exorcist stopped the Ouija fad dead in its tracks. After watching the movie, many people destroyed their Ouija boards in fear.
Tremble, mortals.
Mark would like to hear more from Max about the opening. Keith, the UK doesn't even celebrate Halloween like we do, which is true. But their number of haunted attractions has steadily increased
Drama
over
Legion.
the past several years.
This is going to be our first
I would say
vidcast.
6 years ago.
You'll be able to hear my voice. Those of you who've never heard it before, I'm sorry.
There was quite a few that started popping
But
up.
no frills,
people in the
no
UK
nothing. I'm not
big
even
money in the haunted
not even going to point this thing at myself. I'm sitting out on my
I think
porch.
they're trying to keep the UK folks
because I'm entirely too lazy on
here
this Sunday evening to
get their fix.
arrange this correctly.
Still do. And
so
there
you
are
get to look
some
at the
damn, I've not been to them,
Flame of Doom,
but there are some pretty damn cool
and listen to
haunted
the
attractions
cars
in the UK.
coming by.
The biggest difference between a UK haunted attraction and an American haunted attraction is they are not firm believers of animatronics.
Not going to be any editing or chopping up of the video.
More with humans.
I'm not going to talk fast, like 1,000 miles an hour.
Whereas
trying to get in a million things at once.
We're heavy into animatronics.
Like I said, this is experiment. So here we go. Short and sweet. Bada bing. Done.
You have audio
Let's
for
go.
Flame of Doom. I thought
what are we going to talk about?
Audio for Flame
Let's
of Doom.
talk about
Is there audio?
code names.
Oh, there is audio, isn't there?
Horror Night code names.
What
so
it would be
what do we got?
Wait, is it
Blizzard
you talking? That'd be hilarious.
Oh my God. That would be fun. That would be very funny.
All right, audio's off. Flame of Doom.
Reginald says there's audio for the Flame of Doom.
He said, "MD, shut up! I want to hear MD." That's what it was.
Oh my God, that is so funny. Whoopsie! I wonder what I was talking about. Mark, what was I talking about?
I think Halloween Horror Nights.
Ah, what a loser! I was talking about Halloween Horror Nights.
I want to hear. I want to hear the toaster chicken thing again, or the toaster owl. That one was probably my favorite.
It's on the drama page somewhere.
I try not to go there as frequently as I used to. It just pisses me off.
To the drama page?
Yeah, people piss me off on there.
I don't know. Well, I mean,
I'm mad at a lot of things lately. A lot of things are making me angry.
Danny Bell 82 wants to
Max
shout
says
out.
we sold out both
FYI,
nights.
I'm
Capacity was
starting an
limited at
extra
50%.
super secret group chat that anyone
the
can
hell?
join except people named Mark.
It was Danny's fault. All right, it's done.
Damn it. We sold out. Max says we sold out both nights. Capacity was limited at 50%. We sold out at 10 p.m. on Friday and 8:30 p.m. on Saturday night. Good for you, man. Lines were ridiculous. We tried to do a decent throughput, but it was still a long wait for guests, which pissed them off. Well, you know what? At least they weren't in their cars for 3 hours.
6 hours.
6 hours. It was MD over MD. Yeah, that's now you know the secret of the Flame of Doom video that we're showing. It's an old video. I'm too lazy to make a new one. One day, yeah, I'll have to go fetch. I'll go fetch the owl, and we can play that. You can make that into a really long card where we can both get up and get something to drink when we play it. Mark says it was original Flame of Doom audio.
We had 4 actors get punched. Crazy.
So I don't like that mess now. Max says we had 4 actors get punched. It was just crazy overall. I mean, they didn't need to pay for any more advertisement. Oh, Lord.
That's the thing, man. This whole lockdown thing has just got people angry about everything. I mean, me included. I'm glad I don't have to go anywhere.
Mark says to Maximus, anyone pissed off over the COVID regulations you had to follow. I have been angry all day at a majority of my neighbors. And it's been culminating because of pandemic, and then DeSantis and hurricanes and just some lazy F-bomb neighbors. Not my buddy Will, not Will, but just people that are, oh, I've got AC and internet now, so F you, Mike. Whatever you need, F you. I'm like, oh, okay, well, thanks a lot. You're welcome. Not, like I said, not my neighbor Will. He's awesome, but and his family, but some other ones just I'm done with. And I've been angry all damn day. And I guess watching The Boys didn't help because I love that show and it's just nothing but pure blood and anger. Can actors punch back? Keith, logistically they can, but then that also puts them in the back of a cruiser.
Sometimes.
Yeah, well, that's true. I mean, it just depends on. It depends on, I guess, the haunt. I mean, I wouldn't. We had a few times where I was like, it was totally justified. Go, and I would tell them where to go hide in the haunt, so the police will never find you. And I don't know where you went. Or they would just jump the fence in the back and they'd be gone for an hour. Max says, yes, a lot were not happy. Many would put their mask down when they entered the house. Then the actors would sort of not act on them and tell them to put their mask up. Same thing with people using cell phones.
Friday, I got punched twice and kissed once.
Keith says, MD doesn't have AC anyways. What's to be mad at? Dude, that's no joke. I mean, literally, when we had, I mean, I got hounded to try and get power back on to 5 blocks of our neighborhood because people were like, I don't have AC in my internet. And I went through pure hell to get the damn power back through the damn dumbasses across the street. And I don't even have AC. I don't need AC. I don't care. I did it for these people. Hell, I had internet and they were pissed off about it. They couldn't figure that out. So it today just pissed me off with some of my neighbors. Now that'll be the end of it. If our power goes out again, they can go F themselves because I'm fine. I've got battery powered everything, and I have no AC. So
the show can still go on.
Melt and die.
That's crazy, dude. Science got punched twice and kissed once, and he was more upset about the kiss than he was the punch. Was it a dude that kissed you,
or was it the fact that we're in a pandemic?
Ooh, stop throwing that out there.
Who uses a cell phone during a haunt? That's that. Well, that's because they're scared. Reginald, that was Reginald's question. Max says people have seriously forgotten how to act in public. Sir, I'm going to, if I could love that comment.
I got it.
Well, no, I'm on me. I finally figured out how to meme myself. Porn. But you're right. I mean, everywhere. There's some people that have lost even a modicum of civility, and I've had it with people. Thank goodness that I wear all black and I have a black mask and I'm cross-eyed. So when I'm going into Walmart, you better get the F out of my way because I look like I'm going to kill you.
Oh,
kill you dead.
Speaking of your mask, let me see if I can get this live shopping thing to work.
Okay.
It should pop up on the screen.
Speaking, let's see. Key says, hey, Max, can people record on their phones as they walk through, or is that frowned upon? While Max answers that, I'm going to say that's usually frowned upon in most haunted attractions. Because normally you also have the people turning on their damn lights. Max says, yep, that's not allowed. Let me like that right there. Sign says it was an attractive woman, but it's COVID era and she did not have a mask on. Well, it's nice knowing you, Nick.
Nice knowing you, Nick. Oh, it did work. Sweet.
And I'm playing with you. Holy crap! Look at that. What the hell? How'd you do that mess?
Magic.
Everybody, look on your screens, man. We got masks now.
I can do it for any of the items.
Well, that's the original Dolo stocking.
Yeah, the mask. There's some things I got to work out, but it'll be fine. Okay. I'll have to do it off stream.
Just to let y'all know, we do have the store on Facebook now. The only thing that Facebook will not allow you to do, oddly enough, is sell masks on their store. But we do actually have Mr. Dolos face masks now. If you go to HauntersAnon.com or HauntersAnonymous.com, I actually have the first one, and it's pretty cool. For the price, it's not bad quality. I would let it sit for a day or two outside of the package to let it air out, because it is it does have like a ink smell at first, but it's pretty cool. Quality wise, it's like I said, it's pretty cool. I think we have one of the better ones around. Custom wise.
All right, let me turn that off.
All right, where do we go? And if anybody would like to shop for Christmas, we have stockings. Oh my God, I sound like an infomercial. Mark says, "Don't you ever put the backpack up there? It doesn't exist." Right now, you're right. Yours is literally a one-of-a-kind rarity.
Indeed.
Indeedly doodly. Max said, "I made a TikTok in character."
Yeah, he posted the link.
Yes, indeed he did. Then he says, "I'm able to kiss a scare actor 1 year at HHN, and so I made him uncomfortable as possible each time I went through the house talking about how sexy he was." That is harassment.
Mark said you would be that person.
Well, Mark, you're right. You do have the very first Dolos mask, but I've got the now first one that anybody can order
in color.
And it looks pretty decent. It's not extremely crisp like other products, but I know it's how they have to print on this material. But it is very cool. I should start wearing it out so people look at me like, what the hell? Reginald, or you have drunk chicks and guys trying to feel you up while you're covered in blood.
I had that so much when I was on the street. All the time.
Max says, "I didn't make it. A kid filmed me while in line." Then there's like responses to chat that I'll just leave alone for right now. Talking about Danny and her
making out with scare actors,
sexually harassing scare actors. Which, now that I've said that out loud, what's funny is I wonder how many babies were made in the wait line for the Haunted Road.
Several hundred.
Yeah. Mark says, "Mine has a sweat stain on it that most definitely doesn't look like sweat, and gross." And swirling my hand at you, gross. Danny says, "Also, I was hammered." No shit. Sober Danny is a much nicer, well, mostly.
What's up, Mike?
I don't think it's sober Danny being nicer. You're always nice. It's just hammered Danny apparently is quite a bit less inhibited.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Mike? What's up, Mike? Very cool. I'm pretty sure Danny's gonna play the rude card at me.
Nope. God damn it. Reginald did the jump scare.
Oh. Yay for Reginald.
Just so you know, our stream loot cards have officially scared more people than the entirety of the Haunted Road.
Holy crap. That is super. I bet you they scared more than the stream loot.
So he just played the rude card too. Oh, we got a Mark Dream Crusher card coming in, so it's gonna be a minute.
Oh my god.
I see the comment.
Science behind this scare wants to recognize all of the dreams Mark has crushed.
Okay, it's over. You can go ahead.
Mark says drunk Danny is a predator.
Got another card coming in.
Science behind this scare wants to remind everyone to go like 13 skeletons.
There we go. All right.
Wow.
Oh, no,
Science
we got another
behind
one.
this scare said, go like the trio of Terror Page and join their group.
Science just playing all his cards.
That's awesome.
Do you see what Max said?
Yes, I was gonna read it. Max says, "I've had girls give me their Snapchat codes to message later while I'm in character, then ghost me when they see what I really look like." Oh, I'm gonna give this the sad thing. Oh, Mark says, "Hey, I finally got rid of all the one gift cards. On to the next." Reginald says, "Drunk Danny turns into Margaret Cho."
Should I get rid of the audio on these or what?
On what?
On the cards? Like,
I don't know.
other than the reading, should I get rid of the the song that plays? Let me know.
What are you looking at, butthead?
I don't know. Apparently, it's kind of funny. Mike Thompson would like to know, I need cards. How do I get dealt in?
Mike, you had to go to
Pass you the link. See how quickly I actually
oh, Mark's got it. Oh,
Mark. Mike, Mark just replied to you. As if like I need to tell you that.
Good job telling him the things that he can read.
This is how this goes with me.
For the record, I'm just old and like talking shit now. Remembering my horror days. Well, that's the thing is I don't want to keep you from like playing the card because there's audio. I don't know.
No, y'all play the card that makes James jump. And just for the record, when James read out Danny's thing and said, "I thought you said horror," and I went back and reread it and it said whore. I'm like, oh, I had too many syllables in the. I bet you can read. Let's see. Sign says, "I wish you could turn the audio down a little so that we can still hear you over the card."
Yeah, I need to add another separate audio source. Max, thanks for your 10 packs, buddy. Way to go.
Thanks, Max.
Reginald eating the treats. If it played the audio ones, that's 60 straight cards with audio. Well, do that on the 4-hour stream so we don't have to do anything for a while.
Yeah, do it for a whole damn hour so I can just snack and I'll take a damn nap.
I can eat my Dunkaroos in peace.
Yeah, I'll just put my phone on buzz and lay it on my chest, and when it tell James to tag me in something, I know it's time to get up.
Oh yeah, let me tell you, the Illuma Candy Bowl is. Oh damn it, Max! Max played the Dunkaroo card. I'm not allowed to talk about Dunkaroos.
Oh my God, they're getting good with these damn cards. I mean, it's like a poker match or Uno or something like Dunkaroos and pop out the card. No talking about Dunkaroos, but you can hear them jangling those some bitches in that pack right now.
This is the Illuma Candy Bowl.
Oh, it's the Illuma Candy Bowl. It's sounding kind of empty.
It's very empty, dude. Kids annihilated this thing. I've had maybe like 4 pieces, and that was when we were on the stream that night. They just went to town.
Nope. Science behind the scare doesn't like the
know
card.
That you've eaten all the Dunkaroos. He didn't phrase it that way, but I'm going to anyway.
I have not. I haven't eaten all of them. I have. Where the heck? Oh, I moved them. I have 5 left.
Oh crap! Max is reminding you you're not supposed to be talking about them. I don't know how long that card lasts, by the way.
Wait, no. Reginald played the reverse card.
Oh, did he? Okay, Max.
No.
There was a reverse card.
Reginald Cornelius doesn't like the card.
Oh wait, but Reginald just played the reverse card again, so now I can't talk about them again.
Well, I can talk about them. Mark said, "I ate a pack yesterday, and Jackie has had 3 in 2 days." Wow.
Must be nice to be able to talk about things.
Things are important. The importance of it.
Oh, I will definitely make Reginald 2 gallon of potato skins card.
Yeah, I think that actually thoroughly needs to happen.
Oh wait, Flame of Doom needs to go off. It's been well over the time.
Well, thank God I wasn't talking the whole time in it, because there'd be some pissed off people. I'll tell you what. I sure wish they'd make this chat screen larger.
Danny said, Max, add me on Snap. I won't ghost you.
Tremble, mortals.
Damn it.
And despair.
Damn it, Mark.
Doom has come to this world.
I'm having issues. I'm having issues liking things.
I can't talk about it. Oh wait, he said he waved his card, so.
Oh, Max, because I can talk about it. Max, Nick, Science Behind the Scare, sent a large Illuma box candy box.
Illuma box. Everything is Illuma something.
Sent a huge box of sugary things to James, and in that box was a very generous supply of Dunkaroos. So James got his Dunkaroos. Mark is making fun of you.
Reginald Cornelius says, James, stop talking about Dunkaroos.
Damn it, Reginald.
Stack Edgem wants to remind you to go show Science Behind the Scare some love.
Man, these damn, they're getting serious with these cards, man. Playing them like a bunch of mafia people, like in the basement of a.
I know.
A liquor.
It's getting personal.
God. James got sent 99 packs from Nick. Well, that's just me reading like comments after comments. Bumble Gore 88, that's from Max. I just probably summoned like a demon or something. Even if I could buy Dunkaroos, I wouldn't. Danny, why wouldn't you buy the damn Dunkaroos, man? Lady?
Well, tonight's a good night to burn the cars because I'm going to put out a new round of them coming this week.
Replacing some or just a whole new set?
No, just new sets.
Oh my God. Mike says Jack Daniels single barrel. There you go.
That's the Jack card.
Reginald says join the dark side. Now everybody's sharing their porn screen names or something. What is Daniel Bell 82? Oh God, y'all stop.
Snapchat.
Oh God, okay, thank God. It's like y'all stop sharing your porn names or something.
I can't even refute what Mark is saying. This is annoying.
Max says, Nick, the hell, send me some Dunkaroos. I'll give the camera back. Is everyone just burning their cards tonight? I think it's because a while ago Danny said that we were in such major conversation about the haunted road and everything. Nobody was playing Streamloops. Now all of a sudden it's Streamloop land. Because I think pretty much we made our point clear about the haunted road.
Oh my God.
And Scream and Stream.
Rage.
Scream and Stream.
Rage is elevating.
The rage is elevating. Must have Dunkaroos. Cannot talk about Dunkaroos. Raging more. Reginald says, I'm going to get you with that card for more than 2 minutes.
Not going to lie, though. I'm now thinking about those damn 2 gallons of potato skins.
You see, that's the deal. Like I said, I actually munched all day, and right before I had like a peanut butter sandwich on rye bread, so I'm kind of full. Although I'll probably have to have something after this, but that's so nice. Science, keep the camera and give you some Dunkaroos. Wow. I think we all deserve Dunkaroos for having to answer Poltergeist 2 questions still, but that's.
Oh, Max won a free pack. Let me go give it to you, Max. Hold on.
I'm sorry, Dunkaroos are nasty. Way too much frosting. Mark has lost a point. 2 points for Gryffindor.
Science Behind the Scare wants you to play Amnesia, Rebirth, or any other horror game.
Any other horror game? Well, I can play. Wow. Stop winning packs, Max.
Danny says Dunkaroos are dumb.
I can't say anything. What do you want me to do?
I'm just laughing at all of it. Snapchat MD. Okay, well, I'm glad y'all aren't passing around like porn names. I don't do Snapchat, so
As long as you aren't passing around porn names.
yeah, we're good.
Stackheadgem wants to shout out.
Danny says I use that name for everything.
If it wasn't
Hold on.
true,
Twitter,
James would say otherwise. But he isn't saying otherwise, so that means he agrees that they are icky and coke with too much frosting. No one needs that much SK.
God damn it. I hate you so much right now. Okay, all the ones are done. Science, thank you for your cards.
That is so funny. Legendary card incoming.
Science, I have to refund the game one because I can't do the game tonight. Unless you want me to just save it and play it another time. Let me just refund it to you.
Mike, Dunkaroos are little cookies with frosting. I think you're thinking of Underoos.
What? What are we talking? Where?
Mike said, "Oh my God, I thought Dunkaroos was underwear."
Oh yeah.
It's Underoos.
Oh, we got a random fact. I'll let you read it.
Oh, well, I'm trying. Okay, hold on. Science Not Scared. Random fact number 87. A well-known ghost story was reported by Churchill, who was a guest at the White House. After a long bath and naked except for a cigar, he walked into the adjoining bedroom, and there was Abraham Lincoln in the fireplace.
Reginald Cornelius wants to shout out, cotton candy cake milkshake with bacon-covered cotton candy underneath a gigantic slice of rainbow vanilla frosted cake.
Jesus. Okay, now you can go.
All right. Abraham Lincoln was at the fireplace. Churchill said, "Good evening, Mr. President. You seem to have me at a disadvantage." He reported that Lincoln smiled softly and then disappeared. Okay.
Nice.
That's kind of like a story you would hear on the CW, but that's okay. Danny says, "I'm not buying any more packs right now, saving all my pennies to keep buying more Halloween decorations." That is thoroughly understandable. That gets a love.
I gave her the angry face, but I can't like angry face and then laugh, mostly just because I'm angry right now because of what people have done to me.
Oh.
But I'll give it the react.
Danny said, "I finally had Taco Bell today. It's been craving it for a week." Well, pandemic. I was going to get Taco Bell a few days ago when Hurricane made it where it was one of the only few places to get food, and I was like, I'll just starve and die.
Ice cream sandwich with cotton candy, fruity pebbles, cocoa pebbles dipped in hardening chocolate. That's a thing.
Who said that?
Reginald. He played a card that had a whole other thing. Etiquette dictates you must fill the remaining characters with SKs.
Mark says that wasn't 200 characters. See, that's my problem with this damn chat. I go to read something and it just goes flying. That wasn't 200 characters. Reginald, something. Damn it, I can't read it. I'm tired of trying to scroll up.
That wasn't 200 characters, Reginald. If you can't fill 200, etiquette dictates you must fill the remaining characters with SKs.
God, I should take a screenshot of how this. I hate this. Can I make? God dog it.
Are you pandemicking my Taco Bell?
Yes, I'm pandemicking your Taco Bell because even before the pandemicking, Taco Bell was an iffy joint. We have one good Taco Bell here in town, and that's the one everybody damn well went to, and it's good because it's by the military base.
Last time I did that, 4 hurricanes happened. Reginald won't SK anymore.
I'm sure James appreciates it since I can't see it.
Or hear it.
All right. Well, yeah, that's right. I can see it, but I can't hear it. Is anybody going to any haunted attractions next weekend? I mean, no Max is.
In science.
Mark, I am telling you, like right now, I can see 2 lines of chat. I got a 27-inch monitor. Freaking the flame of doom is shining up in my face like for 20 minutes, but I can only see 2 lines of chat. I can look over to the chat that James has got on the screen. Something I have to do, but
Hold
I mean,
on.
Stack Edgem wants to
Oh my
shout out, if
God,
Reginald won't, I
Hey,
will.
Mark.
He broke it. He broke it. He's slowing down. Oh my God. Jeez.
I can see it and actually hear it in my skull.
Oh God. And he slows down like at the. Oh Jesus! He just played a longer one.
Stack Edgem wants to shout out, if
Here we go.
Reginald won't,
5
I
minutes
will.
of this. I have a headache. It's still going. Oh my God. It's still going. Mark, your comment just gave me a fucking brain tumor. Jesus. YKS. Because Mark's an ass.
I turned on the audio so I could hear part of it. That's like kind of funny. Mike is asking why KS. Mike, welcome to Hunters Anonymous Hell with Mark and his Streamloots card. Old joke, old funny joke, and it's still funny. Yeah, Mark hates us.
Well, we're at our 2-hour mark.
I do want to mention real quick, Danny, if you actually jumped in your Kia with Taco Bell and Hocus Pocus cookies to my house, that might actually be interesting. Mike, yeah, a lot of people's first times at this show is it can be kind of wild, especially if it's a Friday night after dark. Oh boy.
Yeah, Sunday's usually our calm night. Tonight was a little heated because we had some stuff to address that required us going all Friday after dark, but usually Sundays chill.
Sundays are usually chill. We had a lot of information though about 2 drive-throughs.
Hold on, we got another card incoming.
Science behind this care wants to shout out, in the popular Halloween candy buyback program, kids sell their uneaten candy to local dentists who redistribute it to whom?
Wow.
Maximus6 wants to remind you to go show science behind the scare some love.
We are not leaving yet. Hold on, we got another one coming in.
Science behind this care wants to shout out, the candy buyback program not only encourages kids to eat less candy on Halloween, but it's a great way to support the troops.
That was cool. That was like a science fact beforehand. Interesting. All those SKs actually made me kind of dizzy.
Well, that's probably the best reason to.
It was so repetitive that it got like, I was like, oh my God, I got lightheaded.
I would have just taken your headphones off.
Yeah, well, I'm not an intelligent person. I can easily just roll the notch down on the wire and just mute the damn thing, but no, I don't. I torture myself with it. I figure he paid for the card pack. He's gonna play the card how he wants to. I need to deal with it.
There's all kinds of damn cards coming up.
I know Danny broke everybody. It's like,
I tell you what, Danny, we'll give you another 9 minutes.
Max,
James, you want
refresh
9
your
minutes?
thing. Yeah, that's fine.
Because we don't need James passing out.
Maximus
Max
6
says
wants
you owe
to
me 2
remind you to
packs.
go show science behind the scare some love.
I sent you your 2 packs, Max.
We are here.
Reginald
now
Cornelius
also broken for
wants
some
to
reason.
shout out, and on the 5 p.m. news 4 super hurricanes bear down on Florida
Mark
and the
said,
East
I
Coast.
had just hit send on the second card when I heard the first go up. And it was Jesus. Danny says she needs free card packs for putting up with Mark's shit. I think you need to talk to Mark about that, Danny.
Yeah, right? If that was the case, everybody would get free card packs.
No kid, I'd get free card packs, and I don't even use them. Danny, definitely if you go to that corn maze, get some pics for us, maybe some video.
Slow down there, buckaroo. We're not leaving this chat just yet.
No, we'll do quarter after, and then we'll sign off because this has been another fun one.
It actually was fun. For all the rage that I had built up, I was enjoying it. You want me to read it since yours gets so jacked up?
I can read it. Unless you just want to read it.
Go ahead.
I'll read it. Random fact number 1212. The missing flavor of Dum Dum's lollipops, rather than shut down production and clean out the machine between batches, the company keeps the lollipops to combine a little of flavor A and a little of flavor B, giving them a wrapper covered in question marks and marking them as mystery flavor. Oh, that's kind of cool.
All right, Reginald, I just sent you free pack. Holy crap. Mark, thank you for your 10 packs that I know you're trying to get something particular to screw me over with.
Do you trade Yu-Gi-Oh or Magic cards for card packs?
I've got like 10 shout outs for a show or group I don't watch.
My God, Mark got the damn 4-hour stream card.
Do you trade Yu-Gi-Oh or Magic cards for card packs? No, unfortunately we don't.
Max got 10 shout outs for a show or group I don't watch. Which one's that, Max?
Not all the shout out cards are for live streams.
Oh, he's got the draw something card. So Mark apparently got the
legendary.
The legendary. Oh, Lordy.
I might try and go again. If it's good, I'll see if I can PR rep myself. Oh, God. You have to have a t-shirt to PR rep yourself, Danny. Speaking of, I need to check on the status of M's t-shirt. Because it should be.
I need to order a shirt. I need to get a shirt for damn me and something else.
I bought so many items from that store.
Max, 13 Skeletons. Listen, 13 Skeletons is absolutely amazing.
Maximus 6
they
wants
were
to
our
remind everyone
first,
to go like 13 skeletons.
Interview and our first home haunt. Yeah, please do go to 13 Skeletons on Facebook and like their page.
Maximus 6
they're
said,
just
go
amazing.
like the trio of Terra Page and
it's
join
just
their
an amazing
group.
thing they do. That's why they've got a card. So definitely go head over to 13 Skeletons on Facebook and give them a like and follow them because it really is clever. It's super duper cool. Danny does not wear t-shirts.
Yeah, that's a good way
especially
to
when
get into places for you, not wearing t-shirts.
Yeah, it's funny, especially when she's kissing HHN workers.
Yeah, 13 Actually, 13 Skeletons is the only place I'm going this year to anything haunt related.
Yeah. And if I was close by, so would I. But I'm just gonna get in my car and drive around my own property and call it a day.
You're just gonna be pulling limbs and trees out of your backyard.
Yeah, well, that's a slow process. But no, my joke more referred to I'm gonna have my own haunted road.
You can just sit in your yard for 6 hours.
Yeah, there you go. Car and burn a tank
Maximus
full of
6
gas for
wants
no
to
reason.
remind everyone to go like 13 skeletons.
Reginald, we totally need to have you as a guest.
Yeah.
You don't even have to express yourself. Let us know. We'll get someone. We know people. Mark said, just need the add 1 hour to current stream card and play a horror game card and collection complete. Shit. I do need to. I have been, believe it or not, nobody believes me, but I've been working on questions for our next trivia, since that's apparently up to me this time.
Oh yeah, that's right. It is, isn't it? That's why we haven't done it in 7 months.
No, it hasn't been no 7 damn months. What the hell? God, don't get Danny riled up. Jesus. I may finish that up and get them to you so we can maybe do it Friday.
I'm not reading that science fact, so this one's on you.
I'll do it. Random fact number 2. Poltergeist received 3 Oscar nominations: Best Original Score, Best Sound Effects, Editing, and Best Visual Effects, but lost all 3 categories to Spielberg's other film, E.T. the Extraterrestrial. That's very interesting.
As if it was really a competition.
Yeah. I don't think anyone has gotten the add 1 hour card.
No, I think Reginald has one. He's been sitting on it for a while.
Danny, yes, you may submit a trivia question.
Oh, can I make you record a video for me? No. It's a fake card. It does nothing.
I could probably do. I would do one. It'd be short.
Yeah, I'll let you handle that one. I'll do the drawing if I have to. And it's always going to be a stick figure, so deal with it.
Might be able to help you with trivia.
Science
if needed.
behind this care would love to watch a 4-hour stream soon.
Well, we'll see.
Look at Science flexing with the 4-hour stream card.
That's a second. That's a Max with his ghosting. Poor kid.
Don't ghost me.
I will see what I can do to put together a video and get it to James. So if somebody plays that card, I guess that's the deal, right? Or do you have to do the video live?
No, you just have to record a video and then send it to him personally. It's not for the stream.
Oh shit. Okay. Wow.
Yeah, we have 2 now that are 4-hour streams.
Mark wants another toaster oven of doom video. I can see what I can do. I still have the owl and I still have the toaster.
Well, don't forget, I'm going to be streaming our game on Tuesday, so that totally counts. And I'm sure it'll be a 4-hour stream.
Jesus. I may pop my head into it. Or watch. Not pop my head into it. Depends on how much raking I get done. Because that's my evenings now when I'm not doing this is raking and cutting. And building Halloween.
Science behind this care
now
wants
2
to
4-hour
shout out.
streams you owe
Shout
us.
out to all my Dent Schoolhouse peeps.
If you don't like it, you can find the exit at GF and Y. I'm glad you like that video, Mark. I should just send you that video just so you can have on your phone.
I love that. That was a quality video. Science is flexing on his 4-hour stream cards. I need to lower that thing. People are getting too many legendary cards again. Oh, we got a minute to do our sign off.
Wee! Y'all have a minute to.
Oh no, it's over. Sorry guys. Bye.
Bye. Da, 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 da. Do you have any trivia that isn't about Poltergeist 2? Well, he has quite a bit of trivia. It's just for some reason, after one bad line of cocaine, he decided to make a Poltergeist 2 trivia question.
Will they regret these cards? So much. I regret so many of these damn cards.
I will say I had nothing to do with making these cards. That's my caveat.
Taking that 4-hour stream card out of there, damn it.
Maybe for a little bit. My God. Make it the impossible card. Make it the Illuma card.
The Illuma cardy.
Wow. I kind of think we need one of that. Now I just said
Maximus6
that.
wants to remind you to go show science behind the scare some
anyway,
love.
As promised, we gave on an extra 15 minutes of our live.
Reginald Cornelius wants Reginald Lloyd Cornelius to be on our show.
Reginald Cornelius wants Reginald Lloyd
Maximus
Cornelius to be on our show.
Go like the trio of Terror Page and join their
You
group.
don't even have to play that damn card.
I officially did it. That's a cool card though, man. I'm proud of that card. No, you cannot trade 20 gift cards for 1 extra hour card.
Reginald, get a hold of us.
Wants
James,
to remind everyone to go like 13 skeletons.
And let us know when you're available. I mean, you didn't have to play the card. It's cool, but I mean,
yeah,
we'd love to have you on here.
Anytime you want. Oh, hold on, we got a random
Science
fact coming
behind this care wants to shout out
God.
random fact number 3. The film's success helped spawn a franchise consisting of 2 sequels, Poltergeist 2, The Other Side, 1986, and Poltergeist 3, 1988, and a remake of the same name in 2015.
Okay, good. So he read out his own random fact.
Oh, that's cool.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen. Mike, thank you so much for coming in and giving us a try.
Yeah, man.
Hopefully we'll be back Sundays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Fridays are after dark, which means that we get a little more sweary and crazy. Nothing really off the wall, although our chats are always like that. So we always put an event page up at least the morning of. But
yeah, or 5 minutes before.
Or 5 minutes before. It just depends on how I feel. Best probably on Friday. Reginald says, well, if you want to freak the hell out, adios, muchachos. But as usual, we are going to wind it down. Thank you guys and gals so much for letting us tell you all about the Haunted Road and Scream and Stream. As always, 2 and some odd hours went by extremely fast because of y'all. And yes, you are always destined to have your name in green here. But as always, thank y'all so much. It's just thanks for getting the Stream Loots cards and playing them. And oh my God, it's absolutely hilarious. Just thank y'all so much. We'll see you Wednesday. And I'll pass it on to James.
Yes. Actually, to add on to that, you probably will see me and a few of the other guys on here. Well, on the Haunters Anonymous gaming page for our Dungeons and Dragons night. I think we're gonna do it this Tuesday. So be on the lookout for that. If we're doing it, I'll make a post with a link to the Haunters Anonymous gaming page. So just be on the lookout.
And everybody, real quick, Science did actually put 2 links up. He'll be streaming after this. Please go join him. Have some fun there.
Science behind the scare. Actually, science behind the game.
He put the 2
That's
links up.
Yeah, because he streams on both of them at the same time.
Oh, okay. So anyway, go join him. Have some fun with him. Once again, thanks to everybody. And James, I think that's it for us, huh?
That is it for us. So everybody, have a good evening.
Eat the treats.
Don't go to any drive-through haunts.
If you do, bring extra gas.
Or just make sure you're going on a night that we're live so you can listen to us for the 6 hours you're sitting in the car.
Yep, bring an empty Gatorade bottle. You'll need it.
And some
But anyway,
food.
folks, and some food and provisions and possibly a gun. But anyway, you guys and gals, thank y'all so much. You eat the treats, stay safe, and ciao.
See you guys.